Today, you're not going to find any problem solving or advice. You're not going to find any fixing or solutions. It is just going to be expression. And to be clear, it is not my expression. It is an amalgamation of expression of a bunch of different people that I have worked with. And it is a raw expression to validate your experience. My name is Sean. I'm a mental health coach. I see 40 plus clients a week, and the average client that works with me sees a 73% increase in emotional self-care. So let's dive in. I am so sick of people being unreliable. How hard is it to put a date on your calendar and show up? It's so fucking lonely here. I'm always the one that has to reach out to friends. They never reach out to me. And even when they do, they usually cancel on me anyway, if they even bother to cancel. The other scenario is, I'll go to the cafe or whatever that we're supposed to meet at, and I'll be sitting there like an idiot, and then I'll text them 15 minutes after and be like, are you coming? And they're like, oh my God, I got called into work and I totally forgot. It's like, great. Yeah. Not like I took time out of my day, not like I prepared for this, not like I put off other things in order to do this, not like I drove 30 minutes out of my way to come do this. And it's always just valid enough an excuse that I can't be mad at them for it, that it would be unreasonable if I was mad at them for it. Am I not worth reaching out to? Are they just scrolling past my message without a second thought? I feel like I do everything right, and I don't get anything in return for it. So I just constantly live with this crippling fear that all of my friends secretly hate me, because that's the only way that I can make sense of it. Like otherwise, if you really liked somebody, wouldn't you want to reach out to them? Wouldn't you want to connect with them? And then the worst part is that then my friends will come to me and tell me about times that they showed up for someone else. Like I'm supposed to be proud of them and not take that as further proof that they don't care about me at all. And it's not just friendships, it's everywhere in my life. So for instance, at my job is brain dead. It is not that hard. But you would think from the performance of all of my coworkers that we were doing rocket science. Because if I tell somebody to do something, it's not like I can count on them to actually get that done. No, I have to check back in 3, 4, 5 times to make sure. I have to micromanage them every step of the way to make sure that it actually gets done. Which at that point, why even bother delegating? It really is like that trite phrase where it's, if I want anything done, I have to do it myself. It would be so much faster and more efficient if I just did it myself, because if I'm just micromanaging, it doesn't actually save any time. In fact, it takes more time. And I'm not so arrogant to think that I'm the only reliable person in the universe. So where the fuck are they? Where is everybody else? Can I please have just one person that shows up for me the way that I feel like I show up for everyone else? It makes me so angry. It makes me feel like I want to cry. It makes me feel worthless. But it creates this weird dichotomy in my head, because I genuinely think that I'm a good person. I genuinely think that I'm, putting good stuff out into the world, that I'm trying my best to make the world a better place. But something about that must be wrong, because otherwise people would show up, right? It's got to be some sort of cognitive bias, some sort of self-fulfilling prophecy where I'm bringing this on myself. And I swear, I'm doing the work. But everyone that I talk to just tells me, be patient. And it's like, I feel like I am on fire. Like it feels like I am burning. And I run to somebody saying, please help me. And they say, be patient. It's like, fuck you. I've lived this long and I have never felt like I belonged. I've always felt like I'm on the outside. And when I try to indoctrinate myself into a community, I always feel judged. I always feel like everyone is looking down on me. And fine, I can acknowledge that there are some people that do show up for me, but they're not really showing up for me. They're showing up because of what they get from me. It's not like I get sustenance from them. It's that, I help support them in whatever way. And then when I try to reach out to them for support, either they're not there, or the support that they do give is trite and basic, and I've already thought of 10 million reasons why their basic advice doesn't work. They don't dig into the issues like I do with them. They just give me a blanket solution. And it always, the support always tastes like paper. There's just no sustenance to it. God, what I wouldn't give to have just one person that regularly reached out to me and asked me how I was doing and didn't let me get away with just the obligatory fine. Someone who made me feel seen and heard and understood and safe. Somebody that was actually working on something in their life and trying to make the world a better place. Somebody that wouldn't judge me for the things that I'm passionate about and interested in. Someone who would help me with those things and help me to build those things and create a better world. Someone who could actually keep up with me. Oh well. It is what it is. It's not like I have any right to complain, right? I mean, there are people that can't afford food, and here I am complaining about this shit. Other people have it way worse. I just need to suck it up and get over it. This is just how it's going to be. There's no point getting all angry about something that I have no control over. It really doesn't feel worth it to keep trying to fight. No point reaching out to friends that clearly don't want to spend time with me. I'll get my job done, go home, sleep, wake up, repeat, and I'll just find ways to fill my time until I can finish this shit game that we call life. If this resonates with you, it makes sense that you feel hopeless because you have tried so hard and gotten so little back. It is unfair and infuriating, and you deserve better. If you'd like to talk to somebody about this, I'd love to have a free 50-minute session with you. I'll leave a link down in the description. And this video, it'll either pop up here or down in the description, goes over 3 simple things that I do every day to find happiness in my life. Hope this helps, and I'll see you next time. Bye.